Steve St. Jean. There are so many different diverse things that you can do in the community from different organizations. Tony Veer is a singer-songwriter-performer based right out of Calgary. She was chosen to be this year's Pride Marshal. The great thing about being a Pride Marshal is that you get to go up on stage and talk to the entire community about your pride and how you became the Marshal and about yourself. And most people that do become a Pride Marshal have done something very powerful over the last year to showcase them. So here she is, Tony Veer, our 2010 Pride Marshal.
Hey, happy 20th anniversary Pride! Such an honor to be here. You know, this is a pretty big honor for a gal like me. It totally came unexpected, so whoever it was who voted for me to do this thing, give yourselves a big hand, because it was a lot of fun. Thank you. Through acceptance of not only myself, but from all of those in our community who matter to me, I found strength where there was defeat. I found courage where there was conformity. And I finally learned how to live. Do me all a favor, okay? I got a wish. I want you to all treat yourselves a little bit kinder and a little bit gentler. Because we've all worked really hard for this simple concept that most of the world takes for granted. The simple, good old-fashioned pride! Celebrate today, celebrate who you are, and love yourself. Happy Pride, everybody.
Alright, so the Calgary Men's Chorus was started in 1994 from a small group of guys, and now they are doing performances all over the world.
We're a bunch of diverse group of men who enjoy singing, or enjoy the social aspect of singing in chorus. I think we all have a really good time. This year we're actually going to do two June concerts, so in addition to other extra concerts.
How can people get involved with being part of your group?
Really, just show up to our regular rehearsals, which is every Tuesday night at the Vinay Tikva temple. It's on Elbow Drive. It's every Tuesday night, and there's occasionally extra rehearsals, but that's all scheduled.
So you can just kind of show up and
you can just kind of show up, and JL will slot you where you should be in terms of your voice, and you don't have to have any prior singing experience, or you don't need to read music.
Apollo Calgary is an amazing way for the LGBT community to get together and play. All right, so Apollo, Friends in Sports, tell me a little bit about what you guys provide for the year for people.
Well, we do offer summer and winter sports. In the summer we have tennis, hiking, beach volleyball, and some other activities. And lawn bowling. And in the winter time we do have badminton, curling, volleyball again, bowling.
So what do you think is one of the best things about what you guys are doing here?
Definitely just the opportunity to meet people. I met people in Calgary playing volleyball before I moved here from Lethbridge, and that's where like a good group, like base of my groups friends came from, and just getting to hang out. So it's pretty sweet that way.
Can you talk a little bit about Western Cup and when that happens here in Calgary?
Western Cup is always Easter long weekend. It's a huge tournament. I think we usually have about 500 people come and play different sports. Kind of Western Cup is our big event, and it is probably the most well-attended event that we do. Huge dance, upwards of 1,000 people come out for the Western Cup dance.
The Fairy Tales Film Festival is Alberta's largest LGBT community film festival. It happens every May, June, kind of like in the spring. And throughout the year, the organizers have to watch so many different videos and decide on which ones will be in the film festival. You can definitely submit a video if you have one as well. And it started in 1999, and recently they've had some really cool ideas. They're going to do some cool stuff, such as having Reels on Wheels, which is a way to go to different community places and showcase different films throughout the year. And there's also going to be a panel discussion after. So check out their website, fairytales.com. Here's Fairy Tales Film Festival.
Yay!
Happens every June.
It's May, June, and it's going to be a good pride. It's going to test our strength.
What kind of preparation do you have to do over the year for Fairy Tales this year?
Well, my job is full-time, so I here for the film festival, but I also run the organization as well. So that's a full-time job, and we basically are starting programming pretty much next week, and we're going to start films weekly. So we have a committee that meets, and then we just watch films every week. It's a hard job.
How can people get involved with support or bringing in their own film?
People can get involved simply by sending me their film, and literally, like, I just want to see. That's all I want.
So we can make one right now with this camera.
You could. We could make a documentary about Pride 2010.
I'm the secretary of Miscellaneous Youth. I'm also a drag king. My stage name is LJ Nails. I'm the rocker slash native cheese slash whatever. Miscellaneous Youth, what we do is we find safe spaces for queer questioning youth or gay youth. Somewhere where they can go, be themselves, be with other teens. Like themselves, so they have somewhere to go. I held on to like.
You don't have trading cards? I don't have a trading card.
How do they find out on places to go?
Well, we promoted it at our big mustache shows. We do have a website, miscute.com. That's miscouth.ca. We've got that, and we get out in the community as much as we can. We're here at Pride.
Hi ladies.
Hello. Hi.
My name's Steve. Tell me a little bit about what's going on here for the Distress Center.
Well, Distress Center Calgary is a non-for-profit that offers free counseling and crisis line support, as well as information and referrals to Calgary and the immediate area in the city.
And our main line that we're out here today trying to get the word about is the Out Is Okay line.
Is there a website for that? Can I look at the
Of course,
ball?
yeah. Have a beach ball. Have a frisbee. What color would you like?
Well, I don't know if I can carry it all right now.
You can come back.
1877 Out Is Okay. That's really good.
And that's a line for peer support of members of the LGBT community. They call on Tuesdays and Thursday nights from 6 to 11.
Yeah,
so 6 to 11.
6:45 to 11 p.m. There's somebody that's specially trained to give peer support.
The Shout Foundation is now being recognized nationally across the world. They've done so many amazing things for our community right here in Calgary. It is an organization that helps with HIV and AIDS awareness, as well as accommodations.
The Shout Foundation is now 20 years of caring. Hi.
Hi.
Tell me a little bit about your foundation here.
The Sharp Foundation began in 1990. It's a Calgary-based nonprofit organization that provides care and support for people living with HIV. We currently operate Beswick House, which has capacity for 10 individuals, and Scott House, which has a couple of people that live independently, and Project 2011, which has 4 individuals living with a support individual.
How long can they stay in these locations?
They can stay as long as they need our care and support.
That's amazing. And how can people get involved?
The Sharp Foundation engages volunteers. You can log on to our website, www.thesharpfoundation.com, and we have lots of different volunteer opportunities, caregiving, fundraising, casinos, bingos, lots of different things.
And you guys are trying to raise money with your cupcakes. Did you make these yourself?
No, we did not.
Nancy Miller was part of organizing the very first gay pride event here in Calgary 20 years ago. She had to overcome many hardships back then. A lot of people don't understand the kind of effort and work has to go into having the sort of events that we have now. Pride to us isn't just about having a big party. It's about speaking for the people that don't have a voice. Around the world, there are people that are still dying. Nancy Miller was one of our speakers at the 20th anniversary of Pride, and here's what she has to say.
Happy Pride, everyone! 20 years ago, we could never have imagined a Pride Parade in Calgary like we saw today. Our celebration today is really a celebration of community building and human rights victories. I am proud that 20 years ago, I was a member of the Calgary Lesbian and Gay Political Action Guild. We organized the first Pride rally and the first 5 Pride parades. Back then, school teachers teachers really did lose their jobs, and people really were evicted from their homes for being gay or lesbian. Gay bashings were common, coming out was a really big issue, and support services were few. It took great courage for some people to attend those first Pride events. In fact, the first year, we even handed out Lone Ranger masks so that fearful school teachers could attend the events. We may have come a long way, but it didn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen on its own. There were many good people of all sorts of sexual identities and political persuasions working tirelessly to educate the public, politicians, and even our own community. We owe a debt of gratitude to all those who had the courage and the vision, and to those who gave money. It was not an easy struggle. Now our human rights are legally protected, and we can fully participate with our families in our workplaces, communities, and in some religions as equals. We have a diverse and vibrant community within a Canadian society that continues to open its hearts and minds to the unique struggles of gay, lesbian, bi, transsexuals, and two-spirited people. We even have the right to replicate that odd heterosexual ritual called marriage. I recently saw an incredible documentary called The Politics of Pride. It reminded me that there are still people across this planet who are oppressed, beaten, imprisoned, tortured, and even killed because of who they love. We should not close our eyes and pretend that horror doesn't exist. There are still too many kids harassed for being different, and too many young people feeling isolated and alone in conservative small-town Alberta. We must be there for them to reach out to. And there are still too many people afraid to come out, suffering from the painful internalized homophobia. We must be there to help them unlock the closet door and free their hearts and souls. The right-wing media once called the Calgary Lesbian and Gay Political Action Guild a powerful, well-funded lobby group. Our inside joke was that we could have held our meetings in a Volkswagen. Our first Pride Parade, the SWAT team were reluctantly deployed to protect us from the crazies, and there were some. Now, today, the police are here as our partners and actively recruiting from our community. We have come a long way. And look around. We stand side by side with our supportive family and friends, co-workers, businesses, and community organizations. We are powerful, and we deserve to take pride in our courage and our community. I challenge you to channel your pride into something even greater than today. Support local community organizations and the struggle for basic human rights around the world. Give generously of your time and your money. Join organizations. Fill the donation tins and talk to your friends and families about issues related to equality. Vote for progressive candidates who care about our issues and publicly support us. And never ever mistake Stephen Harper and the Conservatives for your friend. And always remember that someone else's freedom tomorrow may depend on what you do today and every day to keep this movement alive. Thank you, Pride Calgary. Thank you for being here and continuing to make change happen. I look forward to joining you in this celebration for the next 20 years.
Wow, I was so privileged to be a part of Pride this year, and I'm looking forward to see what we do for our children that are gay, to our future, to staying strong in the community. And what the most important thing is to make sure that you use these resources and support them as much as you can, because we are what's going to make this community strong. Thank you so much.